So I'm just back from work and I just wanted to give you an update of what's happening in the attic and under the grow lights and the heat map. So we've got the edamame beans from Seacraft. Only 2 have germinated. I will see if we can get the other 2 to germinate. And then we've got the purple TP from Seacraft as well. All 3 have germinated, doing very, very well. And then we have the Ferrari bush bean from Ali at My Rusty Garden. All 4 have germinated well. And then we have the Red Swan bush beans, and again all 4 have germinated well. I'm tempted to pop these on again or plant them out and protect them with some netting and some slug pellets and see if they do well outside, because obviously the lights are here, so they're nearly getting to the top of the lights now, so just need to be a bit careful with these. I will give them all another good water. And then down below we have some of the pumpkins. These 2 are the Jack Littles and the white pumpkins. The one at the back is the Big Macs. It's the only one that's grown. Oh, the other cat has come to say hello. Hello. And then we've got the all year cauliflower from Johnson's. A couple have germinated. The Arachito lettuce from Seacraft is done really, really well, so just keep an eye on them. The Amoresco cauliflower from Seacraft have germinated really well, so I will water these and then pot these on again. The sun yellow courgette from Ali at My Rusty Garden has germinated well. The Romanesco courgette from Ali, 3 out of 4 have germinated, so that's good. The winter squash from Ali hasn't germinated at all. We'll see how that goes. And the mashed potato squash, 2 have germinated from that one. And then what's this one? This is the Romanesco courgette. Another one has germinated. So we've got really good germination. It's been about just under a week now since they're all sown on. So I think the plan will be to pot on the pumpkins, potentially pot on or plant out the beans. I'll see if I've got any bigger pots to plot them on with. If not, I'll risk it and plant them out, but I'll protect them big time. And then water all of these, and then when these get a bit, when these get a bit bigger, I can pot them all on again and then get them out. So I'm not worried at the moment. These hopefully will be outside within a week or 2, fingers crossed. So the plan now is to head down to the allotment really quickly to give it all a good water, because it's been really hot. It's been 27 degrees for the last few days, so I need to get out when it's not warm to water them. Sorry, the cat wants to come and say hello. So yes, yeah, I'll get to the allotment and get some water in, and then I've got a day off in a couple of days' time, so then I can go back down to the allotment and get some more jobs done. A little bit of late night watering, and I thought I'd give you a little update of what things are going on. So we're getting some flowers in the tomatoes now, so they're doing okay. All of these tomatoes are going to take up to the plot. They need a really good water because they're drying out a little bit. But no, these are the 3 beefsteaks and the 2 cherry tomatoes from Ali at My Rusty Garden. So I'm going to take them up to the plot and just plant them outside and see how they go. These 3 beefsteaks are doing well in the grow bag, just need to give them water. And then these are the other cherry tomatoes, which are really well compared to the ones in the pot. They're looking really thick stems, looking really good. So I'll give them a water. These are the melons. I don't know if they're actually going to grow, to be fair. Like, we're starting to get something happening, little offshoots and stuff, but they are, I think with the heat, they are starting to die off a little bit, but I'll keep watering them and see how they go. I've just not got a greenhouse or a polytunnel for them, but we'll see how they go. These are the last of me early potatoes. They need to be harvested. I'll harvest them next week. We've nearly finished the ones that I harvested a week ago, so I can harvest all these up and then have them. And then this is the blueberries, but look, let me take the cover off and just see. Newcastle salt there as well. Should we try one of those? I don't know. Let's try one and see. Not very big, but let's give it a go. See what it tastes like. Nice. Very nice. So yeah, looks like we're getting a few that they're turning, which is nice to see. So that's good. I'll get the cover back on so the birds, the last thing I want is the birds to grab to get them. But yeah, that's what needs, everything needs a really good water. And then I need to head up to the plot as well and give everything a water, because it's a bit cooler tonight, and then the forecast is that it's going to rain in the next couple of days. I'm hoping to get up properly on Friday, so in a couple of days time to really do a bit more bits and bobs at the plot. So I just thought I'd give you a little update here, and then we'll go to the allotment and give you a little update there. So let me finish off watering all of these, and I'll see you at the plot. How the weather has changed. The last couple of days it's been highs of 27, 30 degrees, blue skies, boiling hot. Needed to come down most evenings to water, and now it's wet, windy and overcast. Last night it rained quite a bit, but I had to come down this morning to try and get some stuff done. So the plan for this morning is I'm going to plant out some plants from the house. So I'll show you what I've got to plant out, and then we'll get them going, and then I'll give you an update, because it's already end of June. Can you believe it? End of June already. So let me show you what I brought down to plant out. Okay, so I've got some tomatoes that I'm going to be planting out today. So these are the cherry tomatoes that they're from Ali at My Risky Garden. She sent me the seeds, so I'm going to plant these out. I've got 2 or 3 in a grow bag at home at the moment, but there's no more space left at home, so I just thought I'll make some space and I'll plant them out here and see how we can go. And then I've got 2 of them, and then I've also got, if I can get these out of the bag without harming, I've got 3 of the Beefeater tomatoes, so these will go out as well. I'll find space for these. And I've also got a winter squash that needs to go out, so I'll put that in the squash bed. So I've only got 1 of them. And then beans and peas wise, let's see if I can get them out without breaking them up. So we've got some red swan bush beans, decent size. We've got some Ferrari bush beans. I don't know how if these are going to survive like the other ones, because obviously everything has been eaten. I'm gonna double protect these, and like net in and some slug pellets down as well, just to make sure everything's okay. And then we've also got I've got some edamame beans, but they've all fallen over, so I can't really get them out of the thing. These are the purple teepee from Seacraft, and then the edamame beans are a bit sorry, only 2 of them germinated. These are the edamame beans. We'll see, I'll put them in. These are the root, so you can get the roots deeper, so hopefully this will make it a bit better for them as well. So I'm going to plant all them out. Like I said, I'll protect them with netting and some slug pellets. and then I'll give you an update on how things are going at the rest of the plot, as it's the end of June. So come and join me while I get some planting out. I think I'm just going to plant the tomatoes here. I'll give it a quick weed and hoe, and then I'll just get them here. I don't use this space at the moment. There's no path or anything down here, so might as well utilise the areas we've got. Okay, so they're the tomatoes. We've got 3 beefeaters and the 2 cherry tomatoes, so I'll put some canes next to them and stake them in a little bit, and then they'll be alright there. And then I'm going to move the winter squash, bring the winter squash to here where this other winter squash had died. So let's get this planted out as well. Okay, so that's in place. Put the netting back on, so no birds snap on it. Right, I think I need to do a bit of weeding here first, so let me weed all this, and then I'll get back to you when I'm ready to plant the peas and the beans out. Okay, so we're going to put the Ferrari bush beans here, the edamame beans are going to go here, the red swan bush beans are going to go here, and the purple TP beans are going to go here. There are some extra beans that are trying and being eaten, but these are the purple queen beans, so I'll keep them going and see if anything survives, and we'll put the rest out as well. Okay, I hope you can hear me. It's a bit windy, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me. So I've just staked the 3 beefeater tomatoes in, so they're all in place now, and the 2 cherry tomatoes are in there lovely. The Big Macs pumpkins are still doing okay. I think the feed and the water that I gave it the other day made it well. This one's still trying to survive as well. Been eating a bit, but still doing okay. I've got, as I mentioned, I've got loads that I have to pot on when I get home, and then they'll come out in a couple of weeks' time. The courgette, I think this is the yellow one ball, because as you see we're getting some courgettes on there, which is good. That's the winter squash as well that I've just planted out. The sweet corns are doing amazingly well, absolutely really good, so I'm really pleased with them. Garlics and onions are doing well as well. They'll need to come up soon, not right away. I think we've still got a bit. This bed needs a good weed, but I think I'll just leave it now. And let me just come around here and show you the elephant garlic. There's the elephant garlic doing good. So these will have to come up very soon. And then this is the bed where we had the beetroots and sprouts. And we are getting some germination, which is good. And I think some germination of the sprouts as well. There's a lot more weeds, but I think I'll just leave it and see which one grows up, and then we can work out what's what. And then the broad beans, they have to be picked. Getting massive now, as you can see. Huge broad beans, loads on there. So I think I'll harvest some of these, and then I can use them. And then the peas, purple peas, doing very well. very, very soon to be picked. I'm going away for the weekend, so it'll be, well, this video, I'll be back once this video comes out, but I've got 2 days away, so what I think I might do is I'll pick these all when I get back, and then I've planted out all the peas and the beans. Whether they'll do well or not, I don't know, we'll just see. Give it a try and see what happens. The Jack Be Littles and other pumpkins, white pumpkins, are doing well. Bring you around this side. I was going to change the netting, but with the weather I've not been able to get down here properly to do it. But they're all seeming to doing okay, they're not dying. This one is dead over there, but the rest seem to doing okay. On this side, not very well. We've got one here, but I think it might be a cucumber, and I think all the rest have been eaten. They're trying, but they're not really doing well at the moment. This is where the Swedes were growing along here, so we seem to be getting maybe some little bit of germination potentially. I don't know, we'll have a look. Potatoes doing brilliantly. I earthed them up the other day. They're doing really well. Apples are coming along nicely, getting some good sizes of the apples. What else? Oh yeah, the other courgettes that I planted out seeming to be surviving at the moment, so that's good. One here, doing well, so that's nice to see. And then I don't think we've got any strawberries. Oh, look at this, tiny, but we have a strawberry. I will harvest that one. Have we got any others? Let's have a look. More weeds. A very small one there, but it's been eaten. We're getting some flowers, which is good. No, still no more at the moment. So just that one strawberry. Just this one strawberry. Everything else is just growing well, but nothing major at the moment. And that's the plot. Ignore that. That's my big job coming up soon. So yeah, this is where we're up to at the end of June. So going forward, when I get home, I'm gonna pot on all of the pumpkins, all of the courgettes, all of everything. So we're gonna have a massive lot. Hopefully then they'll be able to be planted out in about 2 weeks time, which will take us to the second week in July, middle of July, fingers crossed. And then obviously we can get harvesting quite a few bits and bobs as well. So hope you like this little end of June tour, plot tour, and planting out of some extra bits. Please obviously hit that like button, subscribe button, comments always welcome, always useful. Hope you all have a nice weekend. Weather's not too bad where you are. Hope the sun comes out next week, and as always, keep on growing.